The Family Legacy Award recognizes families who have a time-honored tradition of exemplary volunteerism and generosity with Indiana University.
Building a building is like no other fundraising effort that a university engages in. Donors and alumni want to know, are you going to finish this project? And generally the answer is yes. We wouldn't have started it if we didn't think we could.
But timing is everything. The idea for the new center, now known as Hodge Hall, was presented to potential donors right at the beginning of the Great Recession and could have easily become the exception to the rule, if not for the Sager family.
Larry Sager, who passed a few years ago, pulled the family together, and they provided the first major gift for Hodge Hall.
It was just something that he really felt strong about.
He and I had the conversation, and we sort of talked how we were going to handle this with the other brothers, because we do everything by, it's got to be unanimous, or else we just don't do it. So it was a family gift made at a special time to help the School of Business.
From there on, we were able to let the world know that the Sager family believed in what we were trying to do in creating a new world-class undergraduate building. And the rest is history.
I think he would really be proud of what's going on here. It's a special place, and I know that he would be really excited about this whole operation and how it's grown.
That gift, just one of many over the years, is a symbol of the deep connection between the Sager family and Indiana University, one that began nearly 80 years ago.
Mother and Dad, both IU graduates in the 40s. We'd have to watch IU basketball. We could barely get the signal in. So I didn't even know there was another school. I'm the oldest, and they said, well, it's time to go to college, you'll be going to IU. And that was it.
And when it came time to select classes, at least for Randy, there weren't too many choices there either.
And Dad just came in and said, well, let's see, Randy, you'll be taking chemistry, and you'll be taking math, and then you'll be taking this literature course.
As Randy's schedule was being finalized, a group of wide-eyed freshmen gathered around the Sagers for a little advice of their own.
So they said, could you help us with our schedule over here? And I mean, he had I think there was 7 or 8 other students and their parents, and they said, you are a great counselor. And Dad said, well, wait a minute, no, I'm not a counselor here. So I knew from that point on that my stay at IU was going to be special, and that the brothers probably were going to fall right there at IU.
And indeed they did. 8 boys, 8 IU graduates, all from the Kelley School of Business. And today, all somehow involved in Wabash Valley Produce and Far Best Foods, the multi-generational family business.
It's been a challenge, but you can't imagine how rewarding it is to all come through the same business school and all be in the same business.
We employ nearly 2,000 some people, and it was, I think, the IU School, a business that probably helped all of us get the leadership skills to keep it going.
All told, more than 30 members of the Sager family have graduated from or are currently attending IU. Actively involved as students, they boast a Little 500 rider, many members of the IU Student Foundation, members of the women's and men's golf teams, and many members within the Greek system. As alumni, they volunteer on advisory boards at the Maurer School of Law, Kelley School of Business, Varsity Club, and IU Foundation.
To have that many people in a large family that are committed to an institution and have given generously over such a long period of time, not only in money ways, but in time and advice and wisdom and just being actively involved, that's extraordinary, and it deserves recognition.
They have connections all over the university, but on Saturdays in the fall, it's all about IU football.
There's a better chance of catching all the Sagers at an IU tailgate than Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter.
If you've ever been to a tailgate that Roger hosts, then you know that they're really in the strike zone of everything that we like to feel about ourselves. They are a great family, and I'd say one of the preeminent families of Indiana University, and certainly Indiana University athletics.
There's a lot of memories. Big tree there where the kids always climb up. We always make a good meal. Keeps the family close too. so it's a lot of fun for everybody involved.
They have a sense of giving back. They recognize that somehow their lives were made better because of Indiana University.
If you're fortunate enough and passionate enough, you should feel obligated to give back. And I think that's what we try to do for the community and Indiana University.
And that came from Dad and Mom's philosophy of, look, guy, you got a lot of good things in life, share them. And I think that was just a philosophy that we all grew up with.
It's really a reward for my mom and dad who started this whole mess. We all probably saw how giving they were. The way we are now is the way they were 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Thank you for letting us be on the IU team. It's been great. And it will be good in the future too.